Hey guys, since we last checked in, we've certainly been busy at about 3 national parks, from Lake Manyara to Lake Tanzania to the largest one, the Masai Mara, across the southern border of Kenya, and one of the largest parks in East Africa. So in addition to that, we've had a chance to visit a Maasai village, which was really neat. The Masai are a tribe of about 500,000 strong throughout Kenya and Tanzania that have basically been living the same nomadic lifestyle for hundreds and hundreds of years. You might remember from the National Geographic days when you were a kid that this is a tribe that traditionally has drinking blood and of course milk, and gets meat from cows. So that was really fascinating. It was a very authentic village we had a chance to visit. So let's get caught up and take a look at these. And it also includes a wildebeest kill that we'll be showing you, which is extremely unusual in broad daylight. We saw 5 hyenas take down a wildebeest, only to be thwarted by a couple lions that came and took over. So anyway, we'll get caught up here eventually, and let's take a look. Here we go. That's weird he couldn't just run away.
Well, maybe it's an injured one.
Yeah. Yeah, there were 5 hyenas taking down a wildebeest here on day 2 at Masai Mara. Wow, to just witness this. There he goes. Now he's down. We're picking at him. Wow. Oh. That's it. He's not getting back up. And the hyenas took off. They ran as fast as they could. Another lion. Wow.
How about that? Now the lion's got the meat.
Lion is certainly,
until it dies, right?
Yep.
Suffocating it?
The lion's holding the neck until it dies. Wow. And the hyenas just took off.
Well, you got a good video then.
That's extremely graphic. All the guts are pouring out of it. Wow.
Here we are at the Maasai Village, which I thought would be a little bit more like Disneyland, because some of these can be very Disney-esque across the world. But this one is quite the real thing. Rows of huts all around, and great presentations from the Masai dancers, where we learned, the higher the men jump, the more likely they are to get a wife. And they're a polygamist organization, group, society rather. And without the dance or the jumping contest, it can be up to 10 cows as a dowry to get a wife. So they have incentive to jump as high as they can. Wow, this is cool. Maasai Village.
Country already get blessed with the Maasai lakes. Another one is jumping. That is a competition dance. The more you jump higher than the rest, the more you win. Many girlfriends in the village without paying 10 cows as a dowry. So if you are poor in jumping, and then you have to pay 10 cows for you to have a wedding, because it goes to one generation to another generation.
With the sun directly overhead, it couldn't really get worse. You know what I mean? At the equator. Close-up fire demonstration. They don't just go to 7-Eleven and get a Bic lighter.
Do make fire with the friction of 2 woods. Early in the morning we make fire once and then we divide the non-houses. And that time we do the movement of our animals because we are nomadic person.
Wow.
We make our own fire like this. Okay? From the red cedar tree and a sandpaper, softwood and hardwood.
There's that.
See the flame?
Fire it is. There's finally a break here from all of the running around we have got just this afternoon and tonight here at this unbelievable lodge at Lake Manyara in Tanzania. And I'm sitting here by the pool with, of course, a beer. And here it is Kilimanjaro beer, as in Mount Kilimanjaro. So it's interesting because there's not a soul here at this resort other than our group. So it's sort of interesting that way. But what an incredible place this is. Let's take a look at it. That's our room back there here at Lake Manyara, Tanzania. It's just amazing, this place. I think it's our nicest place we've stayed at yet during this trip. And it overlooks the Great Rift Valley, which once again runs from Mozambique all the way up to the Middle East. And of course through Kenya. But this place, by far, has been the nicest lodging yet. And it just sprawls on, and we basically have the place to ourselves. It's just almost empty. It's amazing. But unfortunately, we're only here for one night. And then reality sets back in as we head on to some sort of safari tent thing. But what an infinity pool, I tell you, overlooking the entire Great Rift Valley. And then back there again is our room. And it sprawls on and on. Alright guys, so still trying to get caught up here. It's kind of difficult when the internet speeds on Wi-Fi are about 1 megabyte per second. Yeah, not 1 gig, but 1 meg. In fact, that's the way it's been most of the trip. So I've been compressing files, but a little bit hard to upload to YouTube. Anyway, we will be getting caught up. I was sick for a couple days. Horribly sick, sort of food poisoning thing. I won't get into any details, but was forced to miss a couple of the game runs, but that's okay because the group had fun, saw all kinds of things. Speaking of seeing all kinds of things, it's been incredible. In addition to the big 5, which are the Cape buffalo, elephant, leopard, lion, and what am I forgetting? Of course, rhino. In addition to the big 5, we've seen about another 33 or 34 different species, and I was supposed to keep track of those but lost track long ago, Karen. So we'll try to review that list later. But just such an incredible amount of life, both bird, mammal, reptile, you name it. So it's been quite the experience. As I mentioned, I wanted to highlight some of Bill Boswell's photography. And we have been so fortunate to have Bill and Karen Boswell as a pair in our Jeep along with Gil and Myrna. So it's been the 6 of us this entire time. And again, what a great chemistry we've had in the group. And Bill and Karen are so hysterically funny and such wonderful people. And as I mentioned before, I wanted to share some of Bill's most impressive photography, and hopefully we'll be looking at more of that in a couple future vlogs. And until then, let's leave off with that, and we will see you soon. Bye.